silent and still. A question carved deeper than will. It waits where the crossroads, tight in the breath. A whisper that strangles the fear into death. You thought it was hunger, a beast in the sand, but it only devours but won't understand. You circled the answer in heaven and sky while it stood in the shape of your own reply. Every step you ran from it, drew the line you're standing in. The monster in the mirror was never out there. I called it a terror, it answered my prayer. I fought it, I feared it, I gave it its name. The monster in the mirror and I are the same. On the ground in the morning of breath, bound to the earth in the weight of the flesh. 2 in the noon when the world splits in two, light against shadow deciding for you. 3 in the evening, the staff in your hand, balancing fire. You now understand, not just surviving the pull of the fight, but standing above it and holding it right. Every war I tried to win was a war I held within. The monster in the mirror was never out there. I called it a terror, it answered my prayer. I fought it, I feared it, I gave it its name. The monster in the mirror and I are the same. I said the word and the silence broke. I wore the crown, but I missed the yoke. I saw too far, but I saw too fast. I saw the riddle, but I didn't last. Now I know what I couldn't see. The lock and the key were both in me. Not outside, never was. Not a curse, but because I am the line, I am the split, I am the hand that masters it. The monster in the mirror is no longer war. It stands as a pillar, I stand at the door. I don't have to fear it, I don't have to run. The monster in the mirror and I are now one. Stone in the desert, silent no more. The question now was, is the answer I wore.
Two voices in the night again, pulling at the same thin thread. One cries out for blood and fire, one won't let the past be dead. Hands are shaking on the ground, no one here will lay it down. Every word becomes a wound, every truth gets twisted around. And I can feel the breaking somewhere underneath. Let me be the silence where you're walking. Lay it on my body, I won't fight again. If love is only proven by what we surrender, let me be the silence. Let me be the end. Let me be the end. begs for something else, not another victory, just release. Let me be the silence where your war can end. Lay it on my body, I won't fight again. If love is only proven by what we surrender, let me be the silence. Let me be the end. I won't take a side tonight, I won't raise a hand to win. I will stand where lines collapse and let the deeper law begin. If something must be broken, let it not be you. If something must be taken, let it all be me. Let me be the silence where your war can cease. Every crown and judgment falls at perfect peace. No one left to conquer, nothing left to defend. Only what was always waiting at the end. Let me be the silence. Let me be the end. Let me be the silence.
I thought if I knew enough, I finally feel in control. I learned how to name what's wrong, but I divided my soul. I saw her standing there like something I could take. I called it love at first, but it was just a hunger waking. I wanted what I could touch, but never asked what it was. I fell in love with the void, called the darkness something real. Reached for her body first, not the truth she could reveal. She fell in love with the void, the way I made her feel. Saw herself inside my eyes like I was something real. I chased what I could hold, something close, something mine. I didn't see the whole of her, just what fit my design. And she looked back at me like I could make her whole, but I was just a mirror of a story in her soul. We called it love, we called it fate, but it was something we both made. I fell in love with the void, called the darkness something real. Reached for her body first, not the truth she could reveal. place. Not her body, not my face. Something deeper took its place. I fell in love with the void, turned desire into need. Tried to fill an empty space with something I could see. She fell in love with the void, with the reflection in my eyes. But I was never what she saw, just a well-disguised lie. If I turn back to the light, I have to see her clear. Not what I wanna take, not what I wanna hear. No more worship of the void, no more living half alive. If there's something real between us, it won't need a disguise.
I said it out loud when it should've stayed still. Took fire from the mountain, brought it down the hill. They gathered like children, hands in the flame, calling it truth, but they don't know the name. I broke open something I don't understand, put a blade in the mouth of the innocent man. I solved the riddle, I spoke it plain. Now every answer is breeding a plague. You can hear it spreading in the streets below. Every half-truth louder than it ought to go. Don't give it to the focus, they'll turn it into noise. They don't want the burden, they only want the voice. I gave them half the secret, now I carry all the blame. What I couldn't tell them is what put me in the grave. Is what put me in the grave. I called a man like that was enough, like flesh and bone could answer the sum. I killed the silence that held it in place. Now there's no balance, no weight, no grace. I thought I was saving the city from fear, but truth in the open just disappears. You give them the word, they worship the sound, but never the thing it was pointing around. I can feel the second half inside my chest, heavy like a stone I was never meant to confess. Don't give it to the focus, they'll turn it into noise. They don't want the burden, they only want the voice. I gave them half the secret, now I carry all the blame. What I couldn't tell them is what put me in the grave. It's what put me in the grave. There's a law you don't break just by knowing the rule. There's a weight to the fire that don't follow the fool. You can split it, define it, dissect it to death, but you can't make it live without watching your breath. The first half will crown you, the second will kill. If you don't learn the silence, if you don't learn the will. Don't give it to the focus, they'll tear it all apart. They'll take the outer symbol, but never take the heart. I gave them half the secret, and it burned through every name. What I carry
closed the schools at night. They broke the statues down. Ash felt like quiet snow. No witness left in town. She spoke and paid in blood. The library went dark, but something slipped the fire and carried out a spark. We learned a different tongue. We buried what we knew. Truth didn't die. We learned how to hide. We wrote it in signs. We buried it inside. Call it madness, call it a lie. Truth didn't die. We learned how to hide. We dressed it up in prayers. We signed another name. We carved it into stone and never said it plain. A circle holds a world. A mark can hold a key. A single line can speak what no one's meant to see. We smiled and played the fool while guarding what was true. Truth didn't die. It learned how to hide. We wrote it in signs. We buried it inside. Call it madness, call it a lie. Truth didn't die. It learned how to hide. Come mad, I'll take the name. Better that than feed the flame. What you burn, we translate. What you ban, we recreate. A rose beneath a different sun. Quite unbroken, never gone. Dead words, old signs, still breathing between the lines. Truth didn't die. We learned how to hide. It lived in the code they couldn't define. You looked and laughed as it passed you by. Truth didn't die. It learned how to hide. Not gone. Just failed. They handed me a story, said this is all you need. Black ink on a white page, a quiet kind of creep. But something in the silence kept humming underneath, like fire behind a curtain, like breath I couldn't see. I saw the light leaking through the seams, felt the weight of something in between. There's a diamond in the dust, buried where we never look, wrapped in a veil they gave to us. There's another book behind the book. You can read it line by line, still miss words in the flame. Truth was never hard to find, just hidden in the name. He spoke it in the is rising now.
I saw it drawn in dust on the floor. Chalk lines, nothing more. A triangle, a circle, a square, but something was breathing there. Ink on the tips of my skin, numbers whispering in. I counted once, then again, and felt it pull me in. A voice like a spark in the dark said, read what was there from the start. Infinity in the palm of a hand. Count it once, now you understand. 10 and 22 drawn in the sand. Build me a world from a single command. Infinity in the palm of a hand. Close your fist, let it expand. All of heaven in a grain you can stand. Infinity in the palm of a hand. Letters hung in the air like flame, calling each thing by name. A breath became a sound, and the silence broke the ground. Lines of light in the void, no chaos, nothing destroyed. Just a pattern tight and true, every part speaking through. A whisper turned into a roar, like it had spoken before. Infinity in the palm of a hand. Count it once, now you understand. 10 and 22 drawn in the sand. Build me a world from a single command. Infinity in the palm of a hand. Close your fist, let it expand. All of heaven in a grain you can stand. Infinity in the palm of a hand. A child with dirt on his hands, tracing the shape of the plan. Stars reflected below in the lines he didn't know. I tried to reach for the sky, but it was already inside. Folded small, undefined, waiting there in the mind. Count it slow, feel it grow. Every line you hold is a story told. Infinity in the palm of a hand. Count it once, now you understand. 10 and 22 written in man, living and breathing the silent command. Infinity, palm of a hand. Open wide, let it expand. Every world turning just as it's planned. Infinity in the palm of a hand. in the